Back into Radio Friday. You figure deal me, man. Check us out. RadioOnFire.com, home of the Diamond K Morning Show. New episode streamed daily from 9 a.m. Call in number 404-436-1277. So if you out there, y'all want to holler at us, make sure to hit that number. But let me introduce my co-host, man. What's up, baby?
What's up? This your girl, Alicia Lee. You already know what it is.
Hey, it's Tina Yagani.
Yeah. Today's broadcast was brought to you in part by the upcoming reality show Chase the Dream Baltimore. See a group of fresh, talented artists with personalities as strong as their rhymes navigate through the life, the love, and the entertainment business. Who will rise to the top while they chase their dream? Visit Facebook.com/Chase the Dream now. Yeah.
So it's Friday.
But why it seem like it's been raining every Friday?
Yeah,
it's been raining.
I'm so over this rain, yo. This rain is depressing as shit.
It was hella humid today. I knew it was coming up.
Yeah.
Depressed though.
Like, nah, man.
I just want to. We're here. We need to drink. You know.
Raise it up, man. We got a little bit of juice. We got the motherfucking cups in that building, y'all. We showing off. It's light work. It's not heavy, but fuck with us, man. We back though. What's up, sis, man? Listen, you had a hell of a fucking weekend last week, right?
Yeah.
Let's clap it up for her.
Let's clap it up for her.
We
had a hell of a motherfucking man. We had a lot of shit.
What you do last weekend?
I hosted the best block party ever, brought to you by City of Gods, and it was also Red Ball in the building. It was cool though. We had thugged it out. We definitely thugged it out while it was raining, and we just sat and waited under the tents until it started raining. Then we went right back to partying. But it was cool. I had a lot of fun. Met a lot of good people. Seen some crazy ass performances.
Hell yeah!
YBS Sam is dope as fuck.
What's up, Sam?
Alex, he gonna come on the show soon. He's dope as fuck as well too. Everybody was dope.
I've been listening to Alex fucking SoundCloud for the past 2 days, man. That shit is lit.
For real.
Yes. But there was another performer there. You know, someone who was busting some dance moves.
Yes. You would have thought it was back in the day Paradox house music, because this dude was going off. He was shine and everything. He was going off. He was going to fuck off.
Yeah, we had hella fun, man. It was a dope event, like I say, man. Shout out to Red Bull, shout out to City of Guys. You know what I mean? Like, it was a hell of a lot of artists, and I'm gonna tell you, the crowd was big, man. It was the biggest crowd most artists have ever performed, especially those artists, because they new artists when they come up. So it's something to get used to, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, stay in the loop, man. We in tune, baby. We everywhere like swimwear. And as well, didn't we go somewhere the other night, too, T?
We did. We went to the Troy Ave show.
Shout out to Troy Ave, Def Jam.
Yeah, it was, it was a nice little turnout.
Yeah, we met a lot of artists. We seen a couple artists. Shout out to Alana. You know what I mean? I forgot her last name, man. It's hard to pronounce. But shout out to Alana. She's a female singer. She was also at the City of Guys event, and as well, she came to the Troy Ave show. It was crazy. Network was crazy. We met a lot of people getting our followers up, you know. Get familiar, get into them, fuck with us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what's up? What we got in the industry doing today? What we got?
Well, I think we got to take a moment to just be serious. You know, we like to have a lot of fun, and, you know, we're definitely lit. But we got to talk about what happened in Virginia last weekend. You know, the white nationalists did their march, you know, and it actually ended up with one person dying and several injured. Some idiot, horrible excuse for a human being, thought it would be all right to plow his car into peaceful protesters that were protesting against the white nationalists. And actually one of the victims, she was like 32 years old. Yeah. She's a teacher. And
God bless her soul,
she died.
man.
And several other were injured. But on the upside, Virginia was not having it, and they actually literally chased the man responsible for it out of town. Like, if you saw it, was on the Shade Room, TMZ.
Them pictures was crazy. I was shocked.
Out of town, and it was mostly white people that chased him out of town too.
White people take a white people shit too. Like, it definitely is. I done seen a lot of white people like going in like, this is bullshit. Like, it's 2017. Like, y'all still on this shit. But those pictures, all that shit just was. It was disturbing to even look at. It was like just to see that car really driving through that crowd and people like literally flipping up in the fucking air. I'm like, this is wild.
Use a vehicle as a weapon to hurt others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then like wild. The backlash of that, you know, we started taking out Confederate joints, right?
Yeah.
Not well to that, but I heard it was a petition at one point, and they got all the Confederate statues removed from out of Baltimore.
Yeah, they actually did that at Baltimore.
They did it like overnight though. The way they did it, they did it like overnight and just snatched everything down. Yeah, but on a lighter note, Davies album came out today.
Yes, shout out to Davies. What's up, Dave?
That shit. It's litty. I love it, of
but
course.
I gotta ask you, because I know you're a Davies fan like me. Were you wanting a little more? I thought it was going to be a little longer.
So I did say the same thing, like, damn, it's not that long. I felt like I don't know. I feel like some artists, like that debut album, always like the best because it's, years and years of work.
I feel like his last mixtape was.
Yeah, it was. But I really like Kyrie. Like Kyrie is like, Chanel Kyrie is my favorite. But I fuck with it. And then the features is hard. Like he got Jeezy on there, Wiz on there. That Wiz song is hard as shit.
Give me some more.
Yeah. Wiz is cool. He got Jasmine on there again. She a dope ass singer from New York. Yeah. He got his daughter on there doing a little skit. Yeah, like that album is definitely nice.
The French Montana song, that beat.
Oh yeah, that shit hard too. They kind of sounded like a little bit. They sound like they was like on the same wave a little bit. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And then of course YG Tech, one of Baltimore owns, last Friday he dropped his album. You can get it on iTunes. What is it called again? It's called Eyes something about watching. I can't remember, but that shit is fire too. I listened to the whole joint. The song that he got with Uncle Murder is hot, like really hot.
You say Uncle Murder fucking with you down here though, right?
Yep, he definitely is. Yep, that and it was a song here with Young Moose. I like that song as well. That song was hot too.
That's dope as shit, man.
Do you kind of feel?
There you go right there.
Yeah, which one?
It's right here. It's called Eyes Won't Close.
Shout out to YG.
Yeah,
YG. I
Tech.
gotta get that joint. I ain't heard it.
You get it right around iTunes. I got that shit. That shit is definitely lit.
Yeah.
But do you feel like, with the Davies dropping, you feel like New York's kind of making a comeback with the hip hop scene?
I feel like I don't know.
Slowly but surely. Like, there was a time.
When I say, I guess you can say like real hip hop, because I feel like Dave East really sounds real hip hop. Right. He doesn't sound like other artists that's out right now. He sounds like a hip hop artist from New York. He definitely sounds like back in the day. He doesn't sound like.
They had to move around. At one point it was the East Coast, and then went to West Coast, and then the South had it. Mm-hmm. Now I think it's a good mixture of everybody since with the advent of the internet and all that. Yeah. So shout out to everybody who pumping music. Keep it pumping. We fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's up? What else we got going?
We gotta talk a little bit about Chris Brown though. Like this thing with him and Rihanna. How many years has it? It's been like over 10 years.
So hold up, y'all.
That's an everlasting situation.
First of all, y'all need to stop because with him talking about that came from him doing like a documentary,
right? And
they asked him about it, so that's why
he was
talking about it. Actually say,
fucked him up. You would have never seen so many artists come back. Listen, I seen Chris Brown back in like years ago in an arena, and when that situation happened with Rihanna, he was in fucking Sonar, which is now Paparazzi doing shows. Right. Mm-hmm. Ain't no way this man had holograms to doing Hype Man. That shit was crazy. But he bounced back though.
But he did, and in there he was honest. He said he was wrong. It was a situation, she was putting her hands on him too. But he definitely said he was wrong.
And I definitely believe him.
And they were very young.
I definitely, and it's not that I'm a Chris Brown fan either. I'm definitely a Rihanna fan. But you can just tell Rihanna ain't with the shits. She seen text message. She like, yo, who the fuck is you texting? That shit is just not cool. But
and it's crazy because a couple weeks ago, when she was at the festival and had her costume on, he put like some eyes.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, she be killing it every year.
Probably put it in their past now.
Yeah, they definitely. I mean, I remember seeing something about her saying that she walked up to him and told him like, "I'm proud of you."
That's gangster, man. Yeah, that's growth right there.
Yeah, I just think they both was young. The situation happened. Of course, no one's gonna let it go. They're gonna keep talking about it. Whether it's I mean, yeah, that is true.
For a fact,
that is true. Not like that though. I don't really want to get in no fights like that.
Like you said, they were really young. Young, so in the industry.
And domestic violence is not a go-to, man. So if you out there, man, get some help. There's people out there for you. And if you are in an abusive relationship, sisters or brothers, man, find some help to get out of that because right now that's an epidemic for real. We don't need that. And it's just not just violence with the hands. It's verbal violence, sexual violence. It's really going out there. So we pro non-domestic violence.
No question.
Yeah. So what's up, man?
And also, hold up real quick. This is...
What's up? Hold your head.
It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't really like talking about them like that. But, this shit with Kim Kardashian, when she spoke about Jeffree Star, like, first of all,
Here's my thing, though. I think, for one, she doesn't even realize that she's ethnic herself. Like, she just thinks because she hangs around a bunch of white people, and grew up in Beverly Hills. Bitch, you're Middle Eastern. Right. And I'm going to speak because I'm also half Middle Eastern. Like, they don't like us either. They're out here, calling us terrorists. Meanwhile, you have these people down in Virginia who look like terrorists to me. It's just like, she's so not in touch with reality. No, she's not at all. For her to be a reality star, she definitely is far from reality at all. And you have biracial kids. Yes. And that's what she was saying in the video, like, my husband's black, my kids are black. That's like saying I
got black friends.
And I'm like, who cares? Like, Kanye West isn't really even black anymore. Like, so let's get that. I'm sorry. The way if you listen to how he talked before and listen to how he talk now, it's completely different. It's just like, what are you talking about? He is very smart when it comes to music and everything, but when he be talking, sometimes I just be looking like, what the fuck are you talking about? I can't get with it at all. But I just feel like she should have never even said anything. And that's a lot of artists, celebrities, whatever. They speak on things, and it's like, why would you even speak on it? It's like suicide. You killing yourself. Even though you are friends with Jeffree Star and all that, you could have just let him say whatever he said and kept it moving. What are you taking up for him for? People change, but the way when she came off the gate talking about petty and you guys are hating, like, that's not how you address that conversation. If you say, I really believe he changed or something, she could have went about it that way. But,
Man, listen, shout out to Michael Rappaport, because we the black delegation kindly accept you. I saw the meme on Instagram. That shit was mad funny, yo. But y'all can have Jeffree Star. We're going to take, Rappaport. I'm tripping, man. But, man, what's up, man? Let's dive this motherfucker up. We got a great show for y'all tonight. You know what I mean? We got some good guests coming through the building, you know what I mean? But before we get to any of that, my sis, you got anybody you want to tune the fuck up, yo?
I don't really want to go all the way in today.
Man, go the fuck in,
no,
man.
But I do want to speak about this whole situation with Meek Mills.
Man, free Meek Mills.
He already out.
Well, shout out to Meek
But
Mills.
whoever fucking...
That's some hating shit. But listen,
whoever, I don't care. Whoever arrested him was just stupid as shit. Like, he wasn't doing shit. Like, everybody rides around with bikes and all that. He wasn't really doing nothing. It just didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense at all. And also Trey Songz. I'm sick of him. Like, why you keep making these fucking thirst trap ass videos? Did y'all see the video?
I ain't seen it.
I'm not thirsty at all. But did you see that video when he was like, yo, he was in the tub? Yes, y'all did not see that on the Shade Room? He was in the tub, like, really, like, singing. I'm just like, oh, what are you doing? And then next thing you know, he just had the little issue break out with him throwing a little temper tantrum and end up almost getting locked up.
That's crazy.
Wait a minute. I didn't hear about that.
You need to look at it. It's in the Shade Room. It's in the Shade
Room. Follow them on Instagram. But you know what I mean? Everybody need to tune up, man. The hip hop cops need to tune up. I'm just going back to the...
No, let's go.
The hip hop cops definitely need to tune up, because it's like this. First off, when do a traffic stop become an investigation?
Right.
You had some shit from 2 days ago, and then you try to bring it back and jam him up. That man on probation, trying to get his shit together, It's just a lot of stuff that come behind that. Traffic stop is not criminal. It's motherfucking, what you call it, civil. It's a civil matter. So they shouldn't be fucking with him, man. So
he has 2 counts of 2 misdemeanors with him. Like, he was able to walk away, but yeah.
It's still fucked stupid. Up. You gotta go to court in New York now. And they want their bread. You know what I mean? But, that's, what I mean? It's Intune Radio, baby. You tuned into the best. It don't get no better than us. You know what I mean? We out here doing what we do. Big shout out to my co-host. Big shout out to Diamond K for allowing us to have this situation. In his situation, we just gonna blow up Shuik and do what we do, man. So, we got anything? Yeah, you already know, man. We gonna turn this motherfucker out. Now we got DC in the building. You know what I mean? Baltimore in the building. Philly in the building, man. Shout out to everybody who came through. Shout out my man Tariq in the building, bro. A special guest with him. I mean, we gonna get it popping, man. So what's up?
Yeah, we need to get to that now. Yeah.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah,
who you got in the building, Rick? Come here, man. Who you got in the building real quick, Rick? Come here, Rick. Come on up here, man. Shout out to my man Tariq. He bust big moves. Shout out to Def Jam Influences. Shout out to everybody in the building doing their thing. You figured, dummy. We got some special guests. You know what we do. We turn it the fuck up here at Intune Radio, man. Go ahead, sit. Yeah.
You can sit right here.
Come on now. What's up? Introduce yourself to me. What's up, baby?
What's going on, world? What's going on, world? It's not music. 33-6 God. Super producer. I've done a lot of stuff working with Jazzy Faye, working with VH1, working on Basketball Wives. I've done work on Comcast Sportsnet, and then a lot of stuff with Gucci Waka Flocka, Young Dro, So I'm pretty much here for just to let y'all know what's going on.
Yeah.
Got a production company with my music. This is my business partner here, so you know me. We really putting some stuff together.
That's what's up. So I heard that you doing something with Jeezy right now. Or?
Yeah, I got a record with Jeezy that's called "Sleep When I Die," and it came out on the Return of the Snowman mixtape.
Okay.
It was real special how it went down, but you know that's probably something for another episode. But you know how like you know Timbaland, Pharrell, Jazzy Faye.
Right.
A lot of the times they can make their own beats.
Right.
But they'll have somebody else that's
right.
understudy exactly.
Right.
Somebody that's influencing the record. So
how long you been like really in the mix though? Like how many years have you been in the game?
Since about 2010, 2009, 2010. So that's going on about 7, 8 years now.
That's what's up.
What made you decide to get into it?
Oh man, that's a big story because growing up, like I was in band. I used to play trumpet. You know, I used to do a lot of musical stuff. And once I got into high school, I got approached by somebody who wanted to, you know, promote my beats into that type of game.
Okay.
And once that started happening, my parents didn't really believe in it. They thought it was just like the NBA. You know what I mean? So
right.
It's nothing like the NBA, or it may well be the same though when you think about
True.
it. It's entertainment. So that's pretty much like my main inspiration was my brother. He did music, so watching him record a lot and do a lot of the beats and stuff on the keyboards, that's what really inspired me. And you know, just having that doubt though at the same time gave me motivation to get into it.
Right.
And then I used to go, you know, I went to college at Bowie State, and one day I just said, you know what, I really need to pursue my music. So I remember like my dad said, okay, well you got $1,000 and you got your car. You can go wherever you want to go after that. Threw my clothes in the car and went straight to Atlanta.
That's what's up.
That's kind of like
that's right.
Yeah, go ahead. That's kind of like the grind that I know Knock for. You know what I'm saying? So I know Knock through a mutual friend. So I've been knowing him for a minute, but he's been working. So when I first met him, he didn't have some of those credits. Since then, he's developed those credits. You see what I'm saying? So it makes sense that he's already grinded. You know what I mean? Then I reached out to him for some beats, just on a beat tip. And off of just working like that, the conversation became business partners. You see what I'm saying? So,
right. And what you got coming up, like so far, like
now coming up now? I've been working with Chrissy Stay High. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? Shout out to Chrissy, yo. That's what's up.
You know, we've been doing a lot of work lately, so definitely look out for her. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? I've been working still with Jazzy. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of stuff that we got going on, TV, commercial, and film. And then also I got the artist named Ace. You know what I'm saying? Who's signed to the new Murder Inc. type of thing that's going on there. So shout out to him. Look out for him. I got a record with Dutch Capital, Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? So definitely,
we're gonna get into that joint. That's actually his latest record release.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Is that Tory Lanez and Dutch Capital record?
It's a song called Walk Away.
Okay.
Dutch Capital featuring Tory Lanez. Definitely check that out. It was.
Knock, you bring any beats, y'all?
Oh, you already know. I got that on day
So
too.
we got some artists coming through.
Yeah.
This motherfucker
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna throw a track, and we're gonna see what you're working with.
Yeah, I definitely brought me a good like 50 beats. You know what I'm saying?
Good 50. Yeah,
I brought, you know what I'm saying? Definitely brought the hard drive. So you know, we definitely gonna focus
That's
on
what it is,
stuff.
man. Yo, Knox, we appreciate you coming through. Shout out my man Knox. Fuck with him. Tell him where they can follow you at and all that fly shit.
You
Man.
can follow me, Beast from Knock, on IG. You know what I'm saying? I'm also on Snapchat. The same thing, Knock Music on Snapchat. So look out for me, yo. For real.
Knox, baby, that's what it is, yo. We're gonna go to a quick break real quick. Hey, Kay, can we go to a quick break real quick? You know what I'm saying?
No, we
So
can
what
play
time
the heat of
we
the.
at?
You can play the heat of the week now.
You want to do the heat of the week, John?
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. So we look, y'all. Stay tuned. We're gonna go straight to the heat of the week. Y'all want to hear this shit? Fuck with us. It's Intune Radio.
What's the heat? What's the heat of the week?
Man. Listen, the heat of the week, man. Every week we got artists submitting music. You figure, deal me? Yeah. You play the joints. Let the people say their words.
All right.
Let's go to that joint. We're gonna holler at y'all real quick. It's Intune.